Hello, Kenzie, and a belated welcome to GRA 220. This will be some video feedback for you. I'll focus primarily on the print ad. We've got 4 weeks left. If you have any questions or difficulties or just need encouragement, don't hesitate to reach out. I publish my number, in my announcements. Until then, I wish you strength. Kenzie, there's many ways to do things, and I think making a screenshot from the application is perfectly acceptable. It shows me a lot of things. It shows me that you've got everything on its layers. It doesn't show me necessarily that you've embedded images. I hope you know that distinction. I'll open up your Illustrator file to take a look. I think you've got, good ingredients. Looks like you learned how to put a photograph within a circle. Great. You've imported the logo, and you haven't distorted it. I like your images. This corporate gray goes well with them. And your silhouettes are very competent too. It looks like. Might be some raggedness around the bottom. I'll take a look at the Illustrator file again. Perhaps you could bleed this off the bottom. I don't know. This band provides some foreground. I like the asymmetrical quality of it. And I wouldn't add anything more. Think about contact information and what other resorts or travel advertisement looks like. I'm not sure what else to say. Play with your ingredients. You could push the scale a little bit more. Perhaps the 3D objects could be larger. Vary the scale of the two circles a bit more. Make one, perhaps larger, the other smaller. You might consider a border for this, make it look like a label perhaps a Oxford rule around the perimeter. Fairly easy to do. Make sure that the type doesn't come too close to the edge though. And really very competent job. I think you're learning all the essential skills from weeks 1 and 2. And now that you've got the ingredients, play around with moving them around. Changing the size, changing the color. You've got everything on the same page now. You can afford to experiment. And I'll probably keep this short here since you've done such a good job. Let me take a look at your Illustrator file. This is a great package. Now, even though you've included your photographs, it's still better probably to embed them. See, what's happening when I open up your Illustrator file, it's prompting me for missing files. Now, I could relink them by going to the what you've provided, and that's perfectly acceptable, but really it is better to embed. So let me show you. I'm just going to click through this, and we really won't be left with much. Now whenever I roll the cursor over and a linked image, I'm going to get a box with an X in it. Okay, that indicates that they're linked. To place is fairly easily. It makes a larger file, but it makes the file portable. So I'm going to go up under, I'm in Illustrator, File, Place, and fish around for something that, is more or less appropriate. Now, be very careful. Here's where it's tricky in the interface. Make sure that down here, Link is turned off. Okay? You want it turned off. You don't want it checked. Obscure part of the interface. Here's what it looks like. So make sure that this is unchecked. You go ahead and hit place, and you'll know that you're embedding an image because you'll see the entire image, and you won't see a box with an X through it. This is quite large, but there you go. So that's in a nutshell how you embed an image. Try doing that moving forward. It'll make your images, your files in Illustrator portable and freestanding. Good job.